Edith Finch. That is loud in my ears. Hold on, let me turn that down a little bit. Jesus. Okay. It's about a girl going through her life, I guess. Whoa. Look at the visuals though.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
I own nothing, my stepdad is watching. Let me turn up the non-party. Okay, there, you should be able to hear it better. Oh, look at the visuals. Ooh, there's a zoom.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the
Oh, whoops. Play.
rooms.
Let me get rid of something on my TV screen. I had a mute on it. Damn, look at the fucking visuals though. That's awesome. What's this? Oh.
Inside the
Peekaboo.
mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
I can't pick them up or nothing? Alright. Whoa! I can see my legs. Oh, so that's like a
I hadn't
family
been back
tree.
since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Let me just let myself right in, huh? I mean, the water even goes with the sound. Like, I can hear it on the right side. That the waterfall is that way too. They got like
In her
everything
will,
down.
my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Huh.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Left. Might as well get some of the visuals. You can hear
The
them,
truth
but you
is,
can't see them.
even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Oh, I'm not ready. I want to see more. See more. See Kyle. Okay. I love the visuals in this game. Sorry if I make anyone motion
The woods around the
sickness with
house have
this.
always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Okay, hold up. Let me turn up the sensitivity. Sound effects. Music down a little bit. Brightness go up. Camera control. Normal. I'll take that. Alright, fine. I guess we're stuck with this. No, I can't deal with that. No. Turn it off, please. Thank you. It looks like we're watching a movie, but I'm actually controlling it. That's awesome. Oh.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Oh my god. It's so beautiful. Everything about this game is just freaking beautiful. It's astounding.
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
Even now, that's still
As
an
a
odd
child,
joke.
the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Huh. Huh. This is...
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Can I open this? No. Wind chimes.
The house felt like it had always been here. Even the swing set was older than my mother.
Oh my god, that's amazing! I didn't even know I was supposed to do that either. No.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
No, I wasn't supposed to do that.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Ah, so I gotta go to somewhere to fix that, don't I? This is awesome!
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
I want a drink. Damn.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Oh. So her brother died somehow.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
What was the name on that? Edie? So that was great-grandma then. Okay. And her brother died.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
I don't like that. This is sending chills down my back.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Huh. Wait. Oh, we're getting sunlight from outside. Okay.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house. Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Huh. I like that. That's calming music. Okay.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night. My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Sad to think what went on with this family.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Can I look through it again? Oh my god, that's nuts. I wish I could run
After
here
Milton
though.
disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes. I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Ooh, I saw this one in the trailer.
Turns
This
out,
is-
my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh yeah, get that workout.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
No. Not yet. I can't yet. I gotta explore. Molly?
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947. Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Sorry. That's funny. That happens. You can't be too upset.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
So who's this? Oh.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Too bad we can't enter any of these rooms. Gregory, Kelvin.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Hey.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Oh. Upstairs.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Oh. Well. Alright. Let's go export everything down there and up here. So let's go through that little passageway.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
That's awesome!
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Oh my god. She had a clear view of that too. Diary? Should we read it?
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh, no! Take the goldfish. No.
I kept eating and eating.
Oh, ew! Who can eat toothpaste like that?
I ate a lot of things that night.
I'm gonna be sick. No. Not the fish. Don't tell me I have to eat the fish, please.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Turn the fan off.
Oh.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it. Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
What? What?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared. Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
You're a cat. Why would they?
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired.
This is awesome.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Did I?
Rabbits.
I can't. Can I slow down? Please?
imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Like what?
A mama rabbit. She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
What? Okay. I'm starting to take this game not too seriously.
I rolled off the cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever. I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
I don't know where I'm going. Oh, there we go.
I grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Oh, I'm a snake.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Where am I supposed to go? Come on. Where do I go? Okay, how? Where, dude?
I was big, but I moved real quiet. but also I didn't. After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe. I got closer and closer. All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have. This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't. One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long time. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Mom's a straight up bitch, ain't she? Whoa, what are all these? Hurled birds? Huh.
Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway. Odin Finch buries the latest victims. On January 7th, but 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Alright, let's see what's in here. Great Grandma Finch. Whoa. Her bathroom is legit, dude. Am I supposed to do something?
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
I shouldn't be laughing at this. It's a sad story.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Am I supposed to do something in here? Can't exactly leave yet. Do I have to go through all these?
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly. Odin Finch is the first to be buried. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Ooh.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
So she's retracing her family tree. That's interesting. Is that it for this? Can I go out now? No? A lot of books, Grandma. A lot of birds, too. What's this? Another key? There's a secret in this bathroom. By Seven and Eddie Finch.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Jesus Christ. That's such a tight squeeze, I'm getting claustrophobia.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Getting very claustrophobic. Oh, this is gonna make it so much worse. No, 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 no. A lot of history to unpack here.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Oh, huh.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
No, this one first. This way first. I want to see if there's anything in here. Any books? Are you kidding me? I don't want to skip this. There's history here. Okay. So I should do everything in the room before exploring anywhere else. Got it. Noted for next time.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Oh my
I think
God.
he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Is he gonna fly? Whoa. Oh my God.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Oh.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing. After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Huh. Oh, so much claustrophobia.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies. Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Oh, is this her room? Damn.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Ooh.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
Oh, cool.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Is this the only action scene we're gonna get? Might as well make the most of it. Might as well make the most of it.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear! Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Who's this thing? Oh, it's a rocking chair. Alright.
Walter, are you there?
Walter vanished, but his
Rikers Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara. There's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Come on, move faster.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
The laugh was too much.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending. I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Wasn't that downstairs? Yeah, downstairs. I hope it's not too dark for anybody.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot. I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that. I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Wait, before we get into too much, I'm going to end the stream here. We got a bit more of the story to go, so tomorrow I will stream a little bit more.